Hello, y'all. If just give me a few moments here. Running a bit behind. I gotta get stuff sorted out, and yeah, I gotta test the audio levels as well. Doing a thing where I have my laptop connected to my TV through HDMI, and that's what I'm gonna be viewing the subject of today's live stream on. It is the Sonic Adventure 2 Randomizer. As I alluded to on the previous Resident Evil 4 stream, we're gonna be messing around with that until likely 2:30 or 3 p.m. Central Daylight Time. So yeah, just excuse me for a few moments while I get everything sorted out. Okay, let's get this loaded up here. Display capture. Let's bring up my windowed projector preview. Okay, seems to be in order. Still maintaining a consistent 60 frames per second. And yeah, let's make sure that the audio levels are good to go. Yeah, the audio mixing on this port is no infamously quite terrible. I mean, it was a thing that started in like as far back as like the GameCube port. Okay, so it sounds like we're getting a good level of sound here. Except I gotta mute the sound on my phone because yeah, that's what I'm using to view the chat, of course. So yeah, kind of anticlimactic this intro when you don't have music for after the first few seconds. The music that you just heard there was the music for the original intro of Sonic Adventure 2 on the Dreamcast. Normally, this intro here, exclusive to the battle ports, has its own intro music. But of course, we're not getting that because we have the randomizer turned on. And instead of the title screen music, we get some random Chow songs.
Look at you, throwing a tantrum like a little kid.
So we're getting
totally embarrassing.
We're getting good sound, but I feel like it could be lowered a bit more, given what I have my volume at on the headset. So that calls for me opening the sound mixer on Windows. Yeah, this is still pretty loud. Though, if I remember correctly, I think I have it set to the lowest it can be. So, also I just noticed a frame rate drop there. Actually, what I've got to do is first off, close this and this. Make sure I don't have any seeds on. I'm gonna configure. Yeah, my seed is just 1, 1, 1, 1, like there's ones right now. Property value is not valid. Or type 0 for a random seed. Gotcha. 0, yep. So that's the point of the streams, to have randomness. Well, that was fun. 420 ruined. Okay, well the sound is coming through on the headset just fine. That much we know. Like the sound effects, I mean. When I try and connect this game to like from my laptop to a TV normally, I get the music and the voices just fine, but not like the in-game sounds, you know, like the menu noises, the enemy noises, all that. Okay, so volume mixer. Sonic Adventure 2 is at 12 currently. Let's put that down to about 6. So it's not too loud, but at the same time, not too quiet. Okay, Eggman had no... wait, they have no graphics behind the... What? They're missing the graphics with their names. That's odd. Yeah, this is a bit better, I find. So I'm thinking of how like it'll be viewed in post as well. Okay, so when you have the randomizer turned on, you have your files like normal. I don't have a complete file on here myself yet with all the stories beaten, but that's beside the point. We got this random file here, this random file here. And whenever you have the mod turned on, you have this 180 emblems file. I don't know if it's always at file 9, like that file name. But, as you can see, the time is 312 hours, 45 minutes, and 29 seconds. And they last used it on Aquatic Mine. Or, I think that was the last level I played on this file, actually. And, yeah, it has all 180 emblems. For the sake of playing through from the beginning, we're going to start a new file for this. And yeah, everything is randomized here. Voices, music, because yeah, we're here in Pumpkin Hill here appropriately because it's the third to last day of October on the day of this stream. Let's see, you're about to sensitive, my feet. Oh, whoops. Don't want to view achievements. Can I get back? No, I don't want to open that. Technical difficulties. All the way over here. There we go. Shift tab makes it go away. Helping options, yeah. And it's gonna be completely random on each load, along with the characters that we're gonna get for each level. Sound test.
Enter your ID and password.
How about no, Sonic, or should I say Ryan Drummond? You're not hacking me. Oh, now we just straight get Unknown from ME. That's Knuckles' theme. How to play. Security hall. Oh, it's always kind of depressing when you get that.
Sonic, Shadow!
Alrighty. Now that we're done with that, let's just view what we're getting in the 2v
Three
battle.
pieces of the emerald are hidden somewhere around here. Watch the
In the
radar
menu
at the
screen?
bottom of the screen and use hints.
It's Sonic Adventure 2's version of Where's Waldo, except not really at all. Okay, yeah. We have stage select available here.
Oh, I really don't get this.
Okay, this is a leftover code from another mod I have. Normally, it should just let you go into the story at this point, but yeah, considering we haven't played any stages yet in the actual game.
Perhaps aboard the egg carrier.
Okay, so yeah, apologies for that. That's not normally supposed to be there. For the sake of brevity, and because I really do have to be out of here by like 3, let's go with the Dark Story since it has 2 less stages than the Hero Story. The Hero Story has 16, Dark has 14. Both stories have 8 boss fights though.
Alright, Shadow. Time for me to finish this.
Okay, we're beginning straight up with a boss fight.
Given me them in the first place.
So King Bumbu, right here, might be one of my favorite boss fights in context of the Randomizer, because every time he throws a fireball, it is a random quote. So there's a lot of room for hilarity here. So I was expecting us to get a level first, but no, we have boss fights straight off the bat.
How was that? Perfect? Like me?
Also, I have some other settings on as well.
Think what you want, Batgirl.
The adjusts made to, oh god. King Bumbu blaring his heart out like BioLizard. Adjusts made to character physics. I changed those to false, meaning they're not there. Also, yeah, there are pieces of broken audio, and those will be represented by a censor bleep. So yeah, if you want to imagine King Bumbu saying fuck, you can. Or shit, or whatever expletive of your choice.
To defeat the bomb robots, try walking on Randomizer's hand really hot, so don't touch it.
Don't touch what? I could have sworn I wasn't over here, but oh well.
Please wait a moment.
Stay where you are. Keep your hands up in the air.
One setting I do not have turned on for this is the randomized enemies option, because it makes some stages unbeatable. Sometimes, depending on the combination. Alright, Chow. We finally get the Chow in Space movie. Here it is. It's like 2 minutes of mechs fighting in space. Hope you're satisfied. I need to get into the habit of using the B button instead of X to attack, because the X button on this controller likes to get stuck. It's a 360 controller I'm using. It likes to get stuck. Yeah, like I was saying. And when you need to attack, you could probably hear it right there. Yeah, it can get annoying. Having to wait for it to come back out into place, you know? I'm pretty sure this thing was used though, so that's the type of risk you run when you buy used controllers like that, especially from Well, not especially from GameStop, but yeah. Might need to lower it just a little more, actually. Because if Austin comes into the chat, I don't want to be able to I want to be able to hear him, you know? So, I'm going to lower that just a little more. Volume mixer. Put it at 2. Yes. Yes, this game is that loud. Even so, what I mentioned about the GameCube port earlier, the sound mixing isn't even that bad. It was this one that really friggin' overhauled it. Okay, I would have thought he died there, but nope.
There's been an unexpected delay in my end. There's no more time to waste. Set the timer for 15 minutes.
What timer? Are we just gonna straight up get boss fights for a while here? Because we still haven't come to a normal level. Haven't even gotten anything so much as cutscenes.
The broken pieces of the Master Emerald.
Okay, finally we get a level, and it's Mad Space. Basically identical to how it is normally in the game, except we're getting Sand Ocean's music. Glorious. Also, yeah, we gotta deal with reversed hints here. So, octagonal missile launching pad. Octagonal missile launching pad. Yeah, so hints here are either obvious lies or, yeah, the reverse text like that.
This door looks different from others. It may open if you put something here.
So I only have like the changed subtitles on during cutscenes and menus, because the option to have them on during gameplay as well isn't the most stable right now.
Move the analog thumb pad back and forth.
And just to like, I don't want to risk crashes in that way because I'm already risking it in a different way, and that's having Supersonic added to the pool of characters. It's fun having him here in levels. I think one of the only ones I've used him in so far is Aquatic Mine. But yeah. He's fun to have, but he can sometimes crash the game. Or the possibility of having him in can sometimes crash it. Okay, so what does this say? The gravity meteorite floating platform. Wait, what? The gravity meteorite floating platform of? Floating platform of the gravity meteorite. Okay. So they reversed like the whole freaking sentence there. Not line by line, you know? I should say though that when you have enemies randomized, it can be funny to like see ground enemies just floating in the air where an artificial chaos would be normally. But unfortunately, we won't be able to see that this stream. Maybe when I return to this for the hero side story, I might do it then.
Please choose a character.
Please choose a character. Bleep. Also, if you really hate Mad Space that much, there is an option within the randomizer to replace it with Green Hill Zone in the story, which normally is it's a 180 emblems exclusive. Like, it's your reward for getting all 180 emblems. And it's not in the story mainly. You just select it from stage select, and yeah. You can only play as Sonic in it, but using this or the character select mod, you can take people like Rouge, Eggman, Shadow, or even the Necklace, Tails, and Eggman in there. Odd Moon. I think I know where that is. It's like further towards the top again. And we'll see. Far away from an inverted tower. Does that mean close? Wait. Oh, I think I might know, actually. Maybe they mean down here? Yeah, they did say... Gotta love that pop-in. They did say Odd Moon. Don't dig into different moon symbols on a platform. Okay, I didn't get to finish reading that. Might have to pause and read that again. Hold on. Just a moment. Alright. And the game's running pretty smooth for me, so hopefully the stream is capturing that as well. And from the corner of my eye on my phone, it seems to be doing just that. Okay. So let's view this, because I didn't actually view it when I paused earlier. Don't dig into different moon symbols on a platform wall with red lights. Okay. Also, yeah, if it weren't obvious before, if it wasn't obvious before, all upgrades, characters have every upgrade to start out with. In the normal game, it's not like that. You gotta find them first. But for the purposes of this mod and exploring levels better, yeah, all upgrades are on. Platform wall with red lights. I don't think I know where this is actually. I haven't come back to Mad Space very often. Might be here. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Well, there's Omochow. Let's see what he has to say.
There still may be some time left. If we pull together, we might be able to get to the shortcut that leads to the core.
See what I mean about the sound mixing though? Like, it's not even just loud, like, by loudness standards. Often it overpowers what the characters are saying, which, yeah. Apologies for having, like, you might have to boost this volume if you're watching it. Okay. Probably the final change to the audio. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna change it to 4. Not quite 6, but also not quite 2. Yeah, this is better. Hopefully we'll be able to hear the characters more. Wait a minute. Is it over here the whole time? Yeah, Odd Moon. It was right here, I think.
Hey, how's that?
Shadow was in that wall. Kinda doubt that, Rouge.
Decide which stage to go to.
I kinda can't, Rouge. That's the point of the randomizer. Alright, we get Tails in White Jungle. Mechless, too! Awesome. Not that Tails in the Mech is bad, it's just I like messing around with Tails in this. Not just in the randomizer, but mainly in the character select mod. However, unlike the character select mod, this mod does a really good service in changing levels so that the character you got can get through them just fine.
Check out kart racing.
That's an advantage the character select mod doesn't have. You gotta get through levels as they are.
Access to the world.
I gotta say, White Jungle with Tails and Dive into the Mellow. I'm a fan. Guaranteed though, I will find the emeralds. I get loose. This is one of my favorite tracks in the game. I mean, all of, like, I won't say everything's perfect, but this is one of, like, my favorite Sonic soundtracks out there.
If your child is specially bred for each type of race. After picking up an item, hold B button to shake it.
It's like I haven't really seriously evaluated what, like, my all-time favorites on this soundtrack are, considering all of it's so awesome. Also, that's odd. But City Escape is definitely up there. The Knuckles raps, like this one, are. And Shadow's theme, Throw It All Away, is really good. Also, they're playing the ending cutscene theme for the Invincibility. Or no, not Invincibility, Speed Up Shoes. And I think it's going to continue past... Yeah, the Speed Shoes have already worn off. Every time Tails jumps, it's a new quote. Every time he flies, too. This is it. I can't say it's a flawless, like, just talking about Sonic Adventure 2 in general. I can't say it's a flawless game. because they're like, it's very hard to find a perfect game. But this one has like a lot of sentimental value for me,
Here are the events
as I've probably
downloaded
said
so
on the channel
far.
before. I can call it one of my favorite games of all time.
Knuckles picks up his hand. Did you get the
I was
shot?
introduced to it when I was 6.
Mid-jump, press
And
the
yeah,
button to
even
get
with
to the ground.
even with modding, like, you know, I can still have fun with it to this day, even if I don't like how what they did with the sound mixing. It's by far the, I guess if you don't count like the classics due to like Mega Collection and stuff,
Indicates what action is performed
this and I want to say Adventure 1 too. Actually, yeah, this beats it out. This is the 3D Sonic game I own the most versions of. I own this, the PS3 version, GameCube, original Dreamcast. The only one I don't own is the 360 version, which is basically the same as the PS3 and Steam version, you know, minus modding.
This is the Ghost Train turntable. Look for a switch that changes the train's direction.
Tails is just dead still down there.
Which scene do you want to start from?
You're missing the point, Sonic. You're missing the point.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Tails is practicing his mime techniques. Or lip syncing techniques, rather.
Battle instructions.
Also, yeah, as you can probably tell, there is an option in the randomizer to mix in Sonic Adventure 1 lines as well, and that that makes things even better.
All right, Tails.
Good job, Gamma.
Oh, are you attacked through the phone?
It's dangerous here.
He's been force choked. I don't know.
I guess he didn't get enough the first time.
No, he clearly didn't. Okay, jump
Hey, guy,
back in
let's
time.
play again.
Funny thing is, I think Sonic even says that, like, because that's a quote from him winning in the 2P mode. I think he still says that even when he wins against Amy, and, you know, he's not a guy.
Please check if there is a memory card in your controller.
Okay. Eggman loves the Dreamcast, as he should.
How was that? Perfect? Like me?
5, 4, 3.
Sometimes the subtitles mess up as part of this mod. It's weird. Like the subtitles get the quote wrong. Probably a bug to be ironed out.
Locking on is the key to leveling.
It's leveling up normally.
Great.
Great.
Use this passage to get
Shadow doesn't know
to
sarcasm.
Rings destroyed, rings collected, and tricks performed.
The door is locked. We need a key to get in there.
That will do.
I don't actually know what this track is supposed to be from, or where it's supposed to be
Defeat
from.
multiple enemies
I've
with
got
a
a
single
great
lock-on.
idea.
Oh yeah.
Deal.
Hey, that's...
It's like I don't even think I knew this track existed before installing this mod. That's how obscure it is. Doesn't even go with any Chow events, I'm pretty sure. If it does, correct me. Please do. Also, yeah. Here's Route 280. The kart racing missions, I think, are some of the most engaging parts of this mod because the tracks are completely randomized. Unfortunately, though, we're playing story mode, and we can't play what I think makes them really challenging in a satisfying way, which entails going to mission 4, which, for the uninitiated, is getting to the end without touching any walls. Yeah, if you touch a wall, you gotta start all over. I'm gonna try that just for this. Just for kicks, though, even though we're in the story mode and it's the normal mission. Which is normally getting to the end and beating the time limit, which is stopped in this mod for whatever reason. Probably to prevent people from failing the randomized courses. These are another option within the randomizer itself. They're not randomized by default. Also, for once, we get the vocal version of It Doesn't Matter. A lot of the time in this mod, I get the instrumental version, which is also part of the soundtrack. But, yeah, I say vocal version, but it's not the soundtrack version, meaning we don't get the whole song. It's more like the sound test version, where it just loops the first verse and chorus, unfortunately.
This station must be the center of the city.
This also means I don't think we get the cursing in this game's remix of Unknown from ME. Knuckles' theme. I might be wrong on that, though. Also, yeah, as you can tell from Rouge there, the language your character has, the voice language of your character is random as well. Sometimes you'll get, when you're playing as Sonic, sometimes you'll get Ryan Drummond, sometimes you'll get Junichi Kanemaru. I don't know Rouge's. I know Rouge in English is voiced by Lonnie Manella in this, but I don't know her Japanese voice actress. I was like, where's Tails?
7 emeralds can change our thoughts into power.
Got the ARC flashback music. Ending things on a very tranquil note. Minigame, kart racing with 3 courses is now available.
Press A button while jumping to fly. Or should I say glide? Isn't this cool?
Set your TV.
Alright.
Listen to some cool
You're not
songs.
Sonic. Who are you?
Shadow. What is he?
Look in the mirror, Shadow. That's what he is.
You haven't given up yet?
Handing over the fake emerald.
Press this button
Two
to
birds
pause
with one
your game.
stone.
It'd be interesting to see this randomizer applied to like the actual
Sonic?
console versions, mainly the Dreamcast and
Stay here,
GameCube.
I'll be right back.
Because obviously the Dreamcast doesn't have every track that the GameCube version does. Meaning the 2P battle menu music there wouldn't be a thing.
Which file?
There have been like 4 different music switches this scene.
Foolish human.
Don't aim for the legs, aim for the cockpit. What? Please wait for assistance.
They can. I believe in them. Together they can do it. I just know it.
All right, whatever.
Alright, whatever.
All I can see is water. Where is my home? This is the Red Room.
What, so we're in Twin Peaks now? His mind is blown. This is the red. Wow, you're just jumping all over the place.
Green light for launch. Primary engine ignition on. Begin
I believe this line here is set. Like the CG cutscenes, I think, are set. I know this one is anyway for the
4, 3,
shuttle announcer.
1. Shuttle liftoff.
Because the music is randomized, though, I don't know if this is the dark version with the hero side's music, or if it's gonna cut off early like the dark version. Okay, we have our answer. It's the hero version. We'll see if the voices are randomized.
So this is the space colony where Eggman is hiding.
Okay, that line's normal.
What the?
Is everyone alright?
Okay, yeah, we're skipping that. If it's normal, yeah.
So, where do you think you're going with that emerald?
Jump.
Special attacks are awarded after collecting 20, 50, and 100.
This cutscene wasn't randomized. It's obviously it's right after the shuttle scene.
The prison door is shut because
But-
there are some enemies to defeat. Find them all.
I find it funny we're getting the music for Eternal Engine in the cutscene right before it.
Performed with Bebo.
Is this a sign we're getting Eternal Engine with the cutscene music, or? I mean, I doubt it, but that'd be funny.
It's my turn now.
Sadly, it isn't, Amy. There's no,
Trick the military guards and bust out of this joint.
there's no way to play as Amy in single player mainly. Mainly, you know.
Did you see it? Where is it now?
But seeing as we're in the randomizer, hopefully we might get a chance with that.
Listen to music if you want.
Introducing the Chaos Emerald MP3 player. What are you saying, Tails? I can't hear you.
Area is down there. Try landing over there. Are you okay?
So,
My
there's more
God.
than just looking like me. What are you anyway?
Those idiots will never find my hidden base inside this pyramid.
First we were in space, and now we're in a pyramid.
Inside.
Opposite
Eggman says
the
it's
actual
wired
game.
to silent to blow up in less than 5 minutes.
I know, it's depressing. Alright. What are you doing here, Sonic? You should be in space! Matter of fact, Prison Island should be blown up!
Got it. I'll destroy the power supply.
Beware of the Vulcan fire. Its cannon is very powerful. Run.
There's not much time left before the weapon fires again.
Alright, weapons bed as to call, it looks like. Let me get this weird theme again. Why is Tikal here exactly? Maybe she's, I don't know, actually. Maybe she's been let out of the Master Emerald, and... Yeah, actually that makes sense, because... She and Chaos, I think, went back in there at the end of Adventure 1. Either that or they just let their souls move on into the afterlife. Can't quite remember. She thinks the military is after the Master Emerald, so despite Knuckles having no plot relevance to Prison Island, he never comes here once in the whole game. The conclusion that we have to make is Tikal had her first taste of alcohol and she's fucking lost it. This is just a fever dream, I guess. music also loops very quickly. That's why I say the soundtrack is almost perfect. And I also acknowledge that despite the multiple genres, in the rock department there isn't much variation. But I love the composition so much anyway, so... I come back to this soundtrack more than I do SA1s. That's not to say SA1s is bad though, that's fantastic too. I like them both for different reasons.
We'll go to the station, hop on a train, and get there in no time.
Alrighty.
It's in the Mystic Ruins. The fastest way is by train. Let's go!
Look at me. I'm your brilliant creator,
Hurry.
Dr.
We'll be
Robotnik.
arriving at the Mystic Ruins base soon.
Eggman created Amy. What a twist. What a twist. And Dean Bristow's take on M. Night Shyamalan. With Chow music in the background, no less.
Press all 3 buttons and the door should open.
There's no dialogue, it's just kind of awkward. I don't know why he didn't say anything there. He's supposed to be talking.
Just watch me! Let's go!
This is the Parks and Classrooms.
I will destroy Station Square anyway.
The Chow
What
are
the
living
fuck?
prehistoric creatures.
I thought we were
They
getting
adapt to
My
any
Sweet
environment
Passion the rest of the
very well.
scene.
Please take good care of them. Don't put more than 6 Chow in a garden.
I'm not too fond of places like this.
Wow, that dream brought back memories.
You're not dreaming, Tails. Sonic's actually going to die. Everyone just has really short-term memory loss.
You're not like those other robots, huh?
What?
I saw no sign of your relatives, Bumbu.
Now you've got fighting gloves. To store up power, hold down the action button. Now you can do the maximum heat knuckles attack.
You're being ironic, right, Eggman?
But I don't know the first thing about it.
My hero.
Memory card set correctly.
And of course, it's anticlimactic because we already had the arc battle earlier. I think one of the few things set in stone about... What? The game crashed! The game crashed! It couldn't take the randomness, it just fucking crashed. Either that or it crashed from trying to load Supersonic, I guess. So, seeing as how we have a random seed active, I have no clue what seed it used before. So, despite us continuing from where we left off in the story, we could have some repeat levels.
Attack Shadow when he reappears using Chaos Control.
Yeah, seeing as we left off at Weapons Bed.
Hey, wait a minute!
Alright.
What are you doing? Save the frog.
Alright. What was I gonna say?
Tails, I'm glad you're okay.
The one thing that's set in stone about the hero and dark stories, even with the randomizer turned on, that will like, it's always the final battle between Sonic and Shadow in the arc. And we're having Cannon's Core this soon. Come on. But yeah, so when we get to that battle, we'll know that we're at the end of the Dark Story. Also, I didn't really read Eggman's recap there, but from the little bits that I did catch, I think the recaps are still, like, they're according to whichever last level you played. And because we last beat Weapons Bed with Tikal, he just gets the text that he gets right before that, the Tails fight that comes normally after. This is a big plus in this randomizer's favor. Okay, we got Supersonic. Yeah. They make goal rings for the characters. They make goal rings for the characters so that they can get through their that section just fine, and move to the next one. If you try that in the character select mod, like say you try that section with Knuckles, he can't make it through the security door because he doesn't have the capability to destroy it. He doesn't have Tails' lock on. Also, Supersonic has the benefit here of not running on rings, so he's basically invincible. He's got the same controls as he does in the final Hazard fight. You push A, you dash up, you push X or B, you dash down. He handles weirdly in the water though, because I was saying I got to try him in Aquatic Mine before. And that's also how I found out he can still drown. Supersonic can drown, yeah. I think he could do that, that was the case in the classics as well, but don't quote me on that, because I can't remember for sure. So yeah, on the off chance that we get him for Knuckles' section, oh boy. Especially if we like get one of the scariest themes you can get for drowning, in my opinion, is one of the instrumental cuts of Throw It All Away, Shadow's theme. Because it's just so friggin' foreboding. That was not a good choice. Going into Liquid with Supersonic was not a good fucking choice. I cannot move. I mean, I can, but I need to get out of this lock. I literally cannot move. I think if you reset though, if you restart, you just start from Tails' portion again.
If I tell ya,
With different characters, no less. Alright. Shadow, David Humphrey, how you doing? And yes, this mod, and the mod manager in general, lets you give Shadow the bounce bracelet. And it also lets Metal Sonic spin dash. It lets Amy spin dash because she couldn't do that originally. Yeah, it lets you do all kinds of things. This is funny because Shadow, not once does he ever go through Cannon's Core. It's only Sonic, Tails, Eggman, Rouge, and Knuckles. Not in that order, sorry. Basically, every character that was in the arc listening to Gerald's thing, Gerald's little death video, except for Amy, for obvious reasons. She actually gives the recap if you leave Cannon's Core and come back to it later. Okay. This is semi-normal. Semi-normal because we're playing as a mech character, but also not normal because we're supposed to be Eggman here normally. This is another track I had no idea existed before the randomizer. Sonic randomly saying no there.
Each floor has a color-coded switch. That is the safe you want to unlock. Find them all. Use
Oh my
them,
goodness.
you'll be able to see things you couldn't before.
Which music would you like to listen to?
Yeah, this is surprisingly normal for this mod. I mean, once in a while it'll get like the correct line too in like a cutscene, but that's rarer. Rarer. That's a weird word.
The earth shakes a lot. Be careful.
Thankfully, time stopping does not stop doors from opening. Also, we get... I don't know why. We're supposed to normally have lasers there, too. Like red lasers that you gotta avoid going down there. In addition to the artificial chaos. I keep wanting to call them experiment. Which they technically are. But I guess the mod doesn't care about that and just assumes we played as like a speed character or something. Oh my, oops. I don't know why I thought that would work. Thought for a second we didn't have a checkpoint, but we did. Oops. Nope. What? What hit me there? I swear I've had that before with this, with like using other mods in this version
Is in the hot shelter.
of the game,
Hurry up and rescue
and just
him.
getting hit for no reason right there. Also, I can't hear what music we're playing. Once I'm out of this water area, I should be able to hear it clearer. I think, no, it's Aquatic Mine. Yeah. That's how loud the sound effects are in this version, folks. Also, this is also surprisingly normal for the mod. Because we play as Rouge here normally, and we're Tikal now. There's an invincibility power-up over here. Nice. Good ol' it doesn't matter.
What's wrong with you anyway?
That almost timed with the all right. Oops. Did not mean to do that. Yeah, no level alteration this time though. We still gotta do it the normal way. Because we're the same type of character this section was designed for. I'm glad that continued to pass the invincibility. I love that song. Alright, Mechless Eggman in Knuckles' section. This is gonna be fun. I'm grateful for that reset in hindsight. I haven't gotten Mechless Eggman very often in this mod. Can he break I don't think he can break steel crates though, unfortunately. So we can't go back there. And we're complete with grind race music. More music exclusive to battle. Along with your beloved planet. And yes, Eggman can drown. Thankfully, Eggman can still activate Mystic Melody shrines, despite not having Mystic Melody himself while not in his mech. Okay. That is kind of foreboding for the music, for the drowning music. Just like that little tune there. Sorry if I was being too loud for it. Thank God for this dash pad. What the? What the?
I saw that Batgirl go inside with him as well.
Professor
Well, you saw them too, right?
One of the greatest scientific minds in the world.
Oh, we gotta stop time first.
What?
This is the spherical planet.
According to eyewitnesses,
There's no way that I know of to give anyone other than treasure hunting characters the air necklace. I don't even think Rouge gets it in the context of this mod.
Please choose a character.
We did it! Let's go, Amy!
So odd looking.
Activate the time control switch by using the lock-on. Try using it in the water. It will let you.
Okay, just barely made it on time. Yes, you can drown in the cutscene here. Be careful. So make sure the countdown isn't going when the security door is opening. Found that out the hard way. Forget who I was playing as. Okay, cross-eyed Sonic aside, this is normal for this mod as well. Actually, the most normal situation besides the music. Sonic is in this section originally. This is even more normal than the other sections because, yeah, we're not like Amy or Metal Sonic or the same kind of character. We are that exact character. My strategy for those is just attacking the original because that's how you get it. But also bounce attack because that won't home in on the smaller heads. Okay, let's see what music they gave the slide section here. Oops. Iron Gate. Almost wasn't letting me in there. Soundmeister, welcome to the stream. Yeah, Air Necklace is basically Nux exclusive for some reason. Yeah. Tears. Yeah, I guess tears might be in the eyes of some people who think that level's too long.
You can perform action combat.
Action com... Route 280 again. All right.
Well done, Mr. President.
First repeat level since the crash earlier.
If you want to take them off, just press A button to jump.
And yeah, I'm dropping the pretenses with trying to avoid the walls here. We gotta get a move on, considering we already saw this level, even though it's a different course, basically. Maybe if I finish the Dark campaign, quote-unquote, because of this mod,
So I hopped in my new tornado.
I'll give one of the Mission 4s a try in the stage select. BioLizard woke up prematurely. You're fucked, Rouge.
There are very special attacks used only in the versus mode.
Sonic! Let's go! It's my turn
Another thing I forgot to mention with the car racing levels, your acceleration is friggin' jacked through the roof, despite the option in the randomizer menu being to randomize kart stats. That might just apply to the kart racing minigame, though, in hindsight. Also, I love the just huge-ass chunks of track missing back there.
File select.
Hey, rank, sweet. Alright, we're finally to this scene.
There are fish in the lake along with a frog.
Yeah, say something else I don't
really
know.
feel at
Hey,
home here.
tell me something I don't
You're no
know.
match for Chaos, even though he's not perfected yet.
Ow! You should watch where you're going, buddy!
That's the real reason Sonic doesn't like Shadow in this. Shadow just rear-ended him. Japanese.
You know you sure surprised me by having a Chaos Emerald with you.
Sure, this surprised lots of people back in the day.
I was lucky to find one of the 7 Chaos Emeralds.
Hurry up!
This place
Try
hasn't changed a
using
bit.
consecutive punches.
Shadow giving Sonic fighting advice.
The entrance to Casinopolis can be opened by
No
a
time
switch.
to talk now. We need to find you, Chaos.
How about there was no punctuation there? Secure the metal in the shuttle cargo bay.
If you turn this switch on, rings will appear on the floor.
Also surprisingly normal for this mod, getting the Knuckles Rouge cutscene right
That is
after
not
Sonic
part of
getting
your
arrested.
programming. You are missing something good.
Yell?
Insert the plug in
I didn't
the
hear
chute
anything.
next to the door. You need to grab hold of the end of the plug.
How to play as me, Sonic.
You know
Wasn't
you
there a
sure
Sonic
surprised
Boom
me
episode where
by
Sonic and
having a
Eggman
Chaos
switched
Emerald
bodies?
with you.
Or am I remembering that wrong? This is beating it by like a good 13 or 14 years.
Ahead, you'll find the capsules in which Robotnik has locked the animals.
I summon Chaos! Come forth!
No trains are currently in service.
Way to go, knucklehead.
Oh my god, this mod makes it easier to see like off-camera shenanigans that like Speeps Highway highlighted in her video about this game's cutscenes. Or one of them. The one that she made exploring the game's cutscenes, rather. Because she has a couple different videos about them. Also, we have another repeat battle here. Except this time we're not Chow Walker, but we're Tails.
Smooth move, knucklehead.
Smooth move. So this just turned into roasting Knuckles the Stream, apparently. Everyone's coming at him. I highly suggest using Vulcan Cannon in this fight because it gets the shots out quicker and you don't have to wait on homing lasers. Or homing missiles. Yeah, Vulcan Cannon and the melee attack will help you here. Vulcan Cannon, though, is better in my opinion because you can get him from a distance. Or up close, whichever. He can just run towards me and not attack me. That works as well. Hey, my own words there. Sort of like how the subtitle, the title calls them just Chow and not Chow Walker. Max just not acknowledged.
Why don't you try going to Angel Island?
What a peaceful place.
Transformation mode. Engage.
I made it.
Don't make mincemeat out of me. That was actually intimidating. Away before I make mincemeat out of you. Power laser. Follows. I'm getting repeat lines now. Repeat music, repeat bosses, repeat lines.
It's not how we after all.
You're not like those other robots.
Oh shit. Oops. Resistance is futile indeed. Some people say like futile and others say like futile. I think it's futile.
Hide in here.
Brute forcing it is not the way to go. If you can somehow get him to the center when the thing blows up, it'll do double damage.
You can go to the casino area at nighttime.
Surprising amount of gamma lines during that fight. I like it. Suits his look. Yep, CG cutscene, so no lines are changed. We get Japanese dialogue, but yeah. It's the dialogue as it was meant to be heard.
Get onto something before you drown.
You have defied your master, stupid beast.
You have to find your master.
Adventure mode. Start your adventure here.
Also, Eggman got his body back. That's good.
Let me go, you hump that jump.
I take that back.
Press the action button again to get off the rocket.
Missing tail.
Sound test. You get to listen to cool sounds.
It was lost in the black market.
A long-tailed frog was seen heading toward the beach.
Oh man. A lot of miming this scene.
Come here, my hungry pet.
Jeez. That's an interesting dynamic.
Okay, then, Gamma. Here's your test. These are for you, my friend.
Now I have a cool visual in my head of SA2 Eggman and SA1 Eggman joining forces because of the combination of their clips in this scene. Or just Eggman being there, really. Sonic and Aquatic Mine. With his alternate costume, no less. Though that unfortunately doesn't mean much because we're not in two-player mode. Okay, we gotta get that somehow. After we get out of the water, there's a switch down here that was not in the original. I guess for convenience of lowering the water without getting to the upper area. Let's see what we're gonna get for drowning music. Chao singing you to your doom. It's different each time, and I appreciate that. Drowning music, I should say, but there are multiple tracks of Chao singing, which I didn't actually know. Like, I knew there were, like, different Chao songs, but I didn't know it was random every time you went in the Chao garden. Or the Chao kindergarten, my bad. Entrance to the abyss. That That's our drowning music this time. Epic music loopage. Is there not a spring that leads us back up there? Oh, of course there is. Right there. You need a way to that one emerald piece. Right up there. Hope that's not an unwinnable situation. Of course, if it is, we can just die and reset their locations. That is an option. Nothing is happening, and nothing is coming out of your mouth either.
Soggy?
Thank you so much.
Is there a way out of here? Yeah, of course there is. I like the options music, but I don't like hearing it this long for a level, you know? Oh, right here. After I take care of you. And get out of the water. I accidentally somersaulted in there. Okay, let's try this again. It's not the one on our radar, but I saw it right when we started, so I figured we'd get it. Narrow path. Oh my god. And it just instantly lowers. Path above a spiked robot. Cool. Of course, we don't get to see that spiked robot because of the elevation that we're at. Water elevation. A pillar above a pair of ghosts. Yeah, other good quality of life changes for this randomizer. For the treasure hunting levels, they make sure that, for the most part, they make sure that emerald pieces are still obtainable. Because, you know, obviously Sonic can't dig like Knuckles can. And other stuff like that. I think they... here? Yeah, I think I see it. Camera? Camera? Okay.
Don't get any ideas, Sonic.
You have no idea what this vessel can do! I'm just finishing the original quote. How about I give you a little sample?
Samurai.
Security Hall of Chaos, it looks like?
What's up? Ready to surrender?
Hold on. Just checking something. I need to... I keep reminding myself, I need to update my bio. I am not playing through Yoshi's Island anymore for the stream. And also, I haven't touched Kingdom Hearts in a month and a half. Though, if you didn't look at my Twitter, for the uninitiated, I do anticipate that next week I'll be able to finally return to Kingdom Hearts 1. Because, yeah, I won't go over it here, but essentially my PS3 has faced a lot of disk drive trouble. Also, I don't know. It's faced a lot of disk drive trouble. And it's basically kaput, but I have a backup option in the form of another PS3. I just need to wait for that PS3's hard drive caddy to come in, and so I can move from having a slim PS3 to a fat one to finish Kingdom Hearts and the rest of my many other games on it. Also, surprisingly normal for this mod once again, having chaos in Security Hall here. Coming up, just give me your box. Is it on the blue level? There's some screen tearing on my monitor here that isn't, or on my TV here that isn't showing up on the laptop monitor. So I'm thinking for the Hero Story stream I won't have it connected to the TV. I mean, this is normal for, I think it might be because of like the resolution difference. That's probably it.
I'll make you eat those words.
Yeah, I might just play off the laptop monitor next time. That's my point there. Hiding up there. These boxes. Nope. Probably the upper area. Nope. Oh. Clever bastards.
What in the world is Amy doing here?
Way switch is protected by lasers. Not this place, obviously. It's gonna be the other side, it's looking like. Oops. Oops. Fuel Talk, I know where it is. I think I know where it is. I just need rings first. Yeah. Also, we still have the time limit there. I didn't realize till just now.
This machine will give you 3 hints for each hidden.
That's why we're getting random quotes, because it's supposed to be Eggman scolding you about not taking
No worries.
a long
Just
time
leave it to
normally.
me. I'm the world's fastest hedgehog.
Yeah, I kind of forgot. For once, I forgot about Security Hall's time limit. It's a good thing I didn't run out.
Froggy!
Hooray!
There's only one way to get to me, Sonic,
There's a
and
secret
that's through the
passage somewhere.
sky.
Go and find it.
Hey, this ship is losing altitude.
Strong winds will blow you off course. When the ship increases speed, hang on to something.
I don't know what to make of that scene. Oh, we're getting it from Rouge's perspective this time, I think. Yep. The different sides they're on at the beginning gives it away.
Epsilon. Rescue complete.
With live and learn in the background. Though, my hunch says this is probably the complete version, unlike the other vocal themes that just loop the first verse and chorus.
Don't be afraid. You're safe with me. Use your laser blaster.
Taking a stretch break.
Why not have enemy characters?
Froggy! Wait up!
Yep. I just happened to find one
So
of
is
the
Froggy's
side
Shadow or the Master Emerald? Make up your mind.
What's up, Knuckles?
going down.
Which stage do you want to play? We have to find Amy. She should still be in this city.
You little fox.
We're having this battle of fucking again. Jeez. Oh my god. This is the third time we played this battle this whole stream. I mean, granted, we're fighting the proper opponent this time, but still. They probably took the dark version and, like, They took the other version and, like, reversed it, I guess. Oh, even with Chow Walker's increased speed, the rocket missiles still hit me.
Adventure mode. Start your adventure here.
Yeah, hurt yourself there, Eggman.
I forgot to put in the landing gear.
See, you still feel... Okay.
Some of the Chow move into other gardens on their own. The robots won't see you if you hide in a barrel. Jump on panels.
Oh, God.
It will take you to panels 2 and 3. Jump as soon as you land on a panel or else you'll fall.
What's that? He can't be invincible, can he?
These repeats make it feel like a different experience. They really do.
I've got better things to do.
So what do you say we check it out?
Seeing Rouge there just reminded me of another Dreamcast difference from Battle, specifically.
It's no use.
Her emeralds are supposed to be there, but they're not in this scene. Like, for some reason, like, they just took out her accomplishment from this version. They're only visible when he's just about to rescue her. It's kind of odd.
What's your problem?
This is the
Now's
Chow
not the
Garden.
time, Amy. Now quit standing still like
Find
that.
All over the world, a Chow will be born. Save the animals and take them to the Chow Garden.
To the chat. Ow.
It's a Chaos Emerald! No way!
Didn't you see a stone with an ice pattern on it?
Froggy! I won't let them take you away again.
I mean, there were likely about 3 variants for each side. Like, potentially you would fight Alt Eggman with Missile Launcher. 3 variants? Odd to think about. Yeah, Dark. I still maintain that Dark Chow Walker here. He's got a cool visual design, but I don't like how slow he is. And yeah, trying to play mech levels or boss fights with this speed, with this level of speed, can be sort of eh. Don't do your head desk. Okay. Head desk onto nothing. Like, how do you avoid that with Dark Chow Walker? He doesn't move fast enough. I'm sure I'm also getting some slowdown from the TV, too. Having my laptop connected. That happens sometimes. It makes some lag.
Even your memories might not be real, you know?
Some appropriate, victory music, considering we're playing as a Chow.
To use bounce attack, jump and then press
That
B
should be
button.
you,
Try
right?
it. You can use it to defeat enemies as well as getting
Just had a
to high
thought.
places. Stop it!
In addition to, like, Amy just being cross-eyed right there, there's some hidden potential in possibly, like, modding cutscenes, you know? Like, to have Dark Chow Walker there instead of Eggman, for example. That would be cool.
Buried deep inside.
Wish.
Wish? Wish what? Yeah, Dark Chow Walker is still more oriented in battle. But yeah, it's a literal tank. Also, we're Supersonic and Radical Highway. Sweet. Level skippage ahoy. I don't actually think Super Shadow is in the pool of characters you can possibly get. The menu only gives Supersonic as an option. Though they're probably hard at work adding Super Shadow as well. What awesome level geometry! Let's go into the buildings. Alright, over here. Might be potential to modding events. Because I'm sure it's a thing for, like, you know, Generations. I don't think so for Lost World, but Generations has mods all over the place. Maybe not necessarily for cutscenes, but the potential is definitely there, and this loop is broken. I think this whole friggin' loop is broken, and for some reason they have a fan, like the fan physics here for if you try to go around it. But yeah, that's what downward dash is for, I guess. Screw your roadblocks. Part of me wonders if kill planes still apply to Supersonic, and they most likely do. But once I hit a checkpoint here, I'm tempted to test that out. Yeah, actually drop faster when you're not doing the drop dash. Yep, Supersonic can still drown and he can still die from bottomless pits. Good to know. Though I should also mention that there is an option in this randomizer to disable kill planes. Just don't have it turned on because, you know, I want challenged. Just checking something. Alright. Camera's pulled so far back. Chow in Space 2. We already witnessed like 3 Chow battles in space earlier, so I don't actually know if there's a There's a Chow in Space 1 poster, there's a Chow in Space 2 poster. I can't remember if there's one for the third movie, or if the third movie even exists. Hello, Knights. Are you a solid object? No, you are not. I don't even need the loop here. Just wait. That's right. I put this here because the loop is glitched if you try and get through with, like, say, Knuckles and Rouge. I can testify to that since I use them in, like, the character select mod here. Getting to that part is tough enough, like with, like, trying to climb on the walls outside of the section right before. But yeah, for some reason they just glitched through the loop, and this robot is unkillable. Let's try one more time. Oh no, there we go.
I sense the
You have to come at its head.
Emerald.
Hey, Sonic!
That's when he goes hyper and just flies for his life. He hears Amy off screen. Alright, 8 emblems. We got 6 left before we're done with the Dark Story.
Where's Amy and Tails?
Hopefully we can get that done before 3, because that's the time I said I would stop.
How are you doing,
This
Sonic?
is the lantern room. Aren't the blue ones pretty? Press A button to confirm your selection.
Chaos Emerald!
Surprised no one made custom posters. Like a Chow Walkers movie poster that's basically a parody of the poster that's found in the first live-action Transformers movie. Yeah. Yeah, that would fit.
Don't just
Gotta
run
say,
away.
like,
Stay alert.
I was expecting like maybe like a Terminator parody, but yeah.
Must be the switch to drain the water. But first,
Like perhaps if like Sega themselves had added more like around the time this came out. Maybe taking advantage of the Dreamcast's DLC features.
use special actions for both of them. Try mastering them all.
Oh, okay. That's a nice surprise. The key clips through Eggman. It kind of impales him there.
On the radar. We are very close.
Which story do you wish to try?
Chaos Control! Come on, I need a portal. That's the downside to making Mystic Melody portals for characters to explore stages. The portals themselves are invisible.
If you use the blocks wisely.
Or the little warp holes, whatever they're called. Maria!
Use the large cannon to destroy steel containers. Use Y button to select the action. This is
Am I just trapped in here? Oh no, there it is. Just in the center of the room.
This is Pumpkin Mountain.
Look out! Bats! Tip, necklace characters can use Mystic Melody. That's a custom hint.
All of the emblems that you have collected.
Check out world rankings.
I appreciate them adding that. What?
Let's see if I can have some fun now. Those robots are a total pain in the chance.
The randomizer does have options for like randomizing just lines from that character.
Door is shut because there are some
Not across SA1 and 2, but from SA2, like their whole sound bank there.
There is a trap above. This is a
I appreciate
from the
that.
deactivator.
Small blue room. Wait, I was in there though.
Use Y button to select pet. And make your chow
Are the hints just messed up? I think the hints might be messed up. They like think I'm looking for the one I just found. In between red and blue.
This place looks deserted. Just two.
Tricking that old doctor is just
Okay,
too easy.
camera.
It's time to get to work.
Give it my best shot.
Eggman fighting his own robots. How about that? Here we are.
Press A button while in midair to block.
This is Scorpion
But
Troops
you
Hotshot.
already knew
The enemy is stronger than expected.
Request additional support.
First, break the outside. This is the red room.
Oh my.
Make you eat
Okay.
those words. I'm Sonic. Sonic the Hedgehog. Check out kart racing. Too bad.
Morphs into King Bumbu.
Have you tried using the light gas to collect
There's a chance we might get that repeated too because of the crash earlier. That was the King Bumbu was the very first thing I got when we started the stream.
Letting Knuckles pilot the shuttle on the way over here was more
In the corner. What a surprise! What? I like that sarcasm. Green hallway. All right. In the corner. What a surprise! God damn.
Let me tell you about Sonic and so scared. What is? Remember, there's
Okay.
no air from this point on. Careful, I have
There we go.
This isn't a joke, you know. Think when you walked that girl, I was saving the Master Emerald. Finally.
My thoughts exactly, Knuckles. Finally.
What is a piece of the Master Emerald doing here?
Your guess is as good as mine. Alright, repeat fight again. We fought Sonic here with Shadow earlier. I can't remember if that was before the crash. I think it was. For some reason, the alt characters, when you fight Amy or Metal Sonic here, they make no effort to attack you. They never homing attack. They just stand in place and jump. And move around sometimes. Yeah, like right there. She's got a good defensive mindset though. I'll give her that.
There's no time to play games.
I guess you're right.
Shower karate. Hidden base with chaos? Yep. Yeah, and we got Believe in Myself again. Vocal or instrumental? Let's see. Oops.
Awakened from a deep sleep that lasted over 50 years.
Just instrumental. Also, yeah. Sand just straight up damages treasure hunting characters. They can't sink through it for whatever reason. You try these levels with them in the character select mod, they will just fall through the sand for infinity. So the mod makers for this figured to just make the sand akin to like the green slime, the green liquid in the arc levels. And I say it's a good compromise, even if it is kind of a bitch to get back up in situations like the one I was in earlier. Speed run. Don't think we're supposed to go here normally, but let's see what's back here just for kicks. Oh, the Chow Garden. I still gotta show that off. cold. We have transcended. Yeah, similar to Dark Chowwalker, Chaos is another one that's kind of annoying in spots because of his low speed. But then you realize that his running punch, I'll demonstrate, substantially ups his speed, at least when it doesn't zoom in on enemies like that. I don't know what happened here. For some reason, this sand doesn't kill you. That sand doesn't kill you. They've got to iron that out. Oh my... Yeah. That was actually the best case scenario right there. Better than just restarting the whole level. Let's not let that happen again. And yeah, like I was saying, I'm gonna demonstrate Chaos's long punch here. The spikes don't murder me. Yeah, like that.
Can't believe I've come this far.
It can help you gain speed, and it's helpful in situations like the, if you, say, get him in the King Bumbu fight or the Arc fight. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. Also, I just noticed, the Chow marker in the upper left, it's different than what it normally is. It just kind of looks dead-eyed. I don't know if that's specific to this mod or just this version, but I don't remember the GameCube version looking like that, at least. Can't remember what the Dreamcast version looks like. It's a long time to go without rings. We just skipped, like, the final platforming section, I believe.
The space colony will be entering the Earth's atmosphere soon. We have to destroy it now.
Alrighty, Chow Garden time, and I believe we're just taking Rouge here because I don't think... Or it can just straight up be Tails. Or what the game thinks is Tails, yeah. It is possible to take Chowwalker and Dark Chowwalker into the Chow lobby. I don't think it's possible within the context of this mod, though. It's another thing that the character select mod is better for, I think. And as for the Chow themselves, that egg has potential to give you epilepsy. There's another non-flashing one over here.
That's right.
I believe Chow stats are randomized. Let's find out. Surrender yourself. And he's bright white. Kinda creepy.
What's that?
The Straw. He's got level 54 swim, level 76 fly. Wow, that rain just got super loud. Level 61 run, level 72 power, and level 55 stamina. Man, driving's gonna be fun later. I knew it was gonna rain today, but that hard stuff just came in right out of nowhere. That's what she said. Okay, now he's a normal color, except he's... Yeah, apparently he takes after Sonic. Let's give you a little present, buddy.
Tails, we gotta land on the egg carrier.
Doesn't actually... Achievement unlocked, Chow Razor.
Must say.
This is
That is
beginning
not
to
part
blow
of your
my
programming.
mind.
You are missing something good.
What? It's an egg Chow.
Here's the
Literally.
jet booster.
Prismat.
Press and
He's
hold
level
the jump
99.
button
He's level
on your
99
phone for a
everything.
while.
Though his stamina for some reason is incongruent with the others. Like we got 9999, It's 3,600, 9,999 again, 3,600, and yeah, 55.35.
It's mighty quiet here.
Let's take the Prismat for a Chow race, because why not? But this is the only Chow thing I'm doing though to save on time. All right, Prismat. Flex on him. Yeah, let's do Mushroom Forest. I think this one's just straight running. Yeah. We don't have any of the Jewel Race stuff unlocked yet. And we get an award winner. I think all these guys are award winners, actually. Yeah, they all have medals. Yet we're not, so we're gonna prove the system wrong. Ah! You can make him even faster by cheering him on. Wrong Chow event game. Oh my god. We got a toy. I don't think you win anything for doing that level normally.
Hey, Tails!
Might be wrong on that though.
I can't believe this is happening!
More Chow fights. This is just Chow fight and Knuckles roasting the stream. Well, actually, we haven't heard Knuckles get roasted in a bit, so. And even then, we've had a break from Chow. At least Chow walkers for a bit. I want to say this is the dark version, actually, because Eggman goes down a little quicker than Tails, I think. That might be just me, though. Knuckles and Crazy Gadget. Radical Highway again. It's got a good title for the music track. Vengeance is Mine.
Listen, this birdie seems to be in trouble.
Almost caught on the box there.
You can be his bodyguard for a while.
Alright.
If you get a stripe, you'll get a prize.
Yeah, I think we're at 9 emblems right now, so we don't have much further to go. Surrender yourself. You'll never take me alive. Hey, this is not in the original level. It's just there in case you don't feel like gliding through robots, I guess. I forget what exactly to do here. There it is. Of the invisible variety. Huh. I believe if you randomize enemies, you also get, it's possible to get like the hard mode variations, which fire at you a lot faster. And that's always fun stuff when that happens. I got hit in the middle of the portal transition? There's no randomized replacement. Either the mod is bugging out, or there's no randomized replacement for the emergency thing. You know, where Eggman's taunting you over the intercom once more. In fact, I don't think Eggman's taunting has replacements at all. Like, any of it. Like, it's not recognized within the game. Plus, it doesn't play normally, so what gives? Like, if we were playing SA2 Vanilla, or SA2 Battle Vanilla, it would be there, but the randomizer just pretends it doesn't exist. I think the switch here is just at the end. Otherwise, why would they take you up here?
Find the entrance to the sky deck. The Master Emerald is there.
Whoa!
11. So we got, at minimum, we got 3 stages left. Well, I don't know, actually. Wait a minute. We got this cutscene here.
Is your memory card set correctly? Where am I?
How can I serve you, Dr.
To pull out a
Robotnik?
plug, hold it and shake it.
Hold it and shake it.
Just watch me.
A Chaos Emerald!
No, Sonic, a fake Chaos Emerald.
I'll do my best to keep us both from harm. I'll stand by you all the way.
Yeah, nice try. You're going down. Yeah, we got a minimum, I think 3 stages left. The Sonic and Shadow fight on the Ark.
Location.
Or whoever ends up fighting there, according to this randomizer. We got 3 scenarios left, I think. Well, we've got Staging Place of Mad Space. Iron Gate is to call. With Metal Harbor music. No robots here.
Yeah, that's the reason they were looking for him.
Oh no, what did you do? I think that's SA1. Yeah. I can't actually remember where. No. That's the president in the limo scene. That's right. When Sonic jumps in and intercepts, he and Tails intercept Eggman's message. That's right. Just came out of nowhere. Nice, they give you a little shortcut. I don't think that's possible to do as Eggman proper in this level. If it is, that's news to me. And it's like major speedrun potential. Someone with a camera likely stops you. You don't even have to bother with the missile, wow.
This car is very tough. You can't destroy it, but you can move it with a punch attack.
We've got 5 more scenarios, I think. Possible. Oh god, Dark Shadow Walker. So I think this takes place. This takes the place of the Rouge fight, or the Knuckles fight. We've got Cosmic Wall and the replacement for the mech fight, and then we got Final Chase and the final arc battle. Because despite it, you know, it's a randomizer, it's not like a structure changer or whatever. Still follow the stories according to... You still have, like, 14 stages plus 8 boss fights, or the slots for those, you know? You're playing 22 different levels / boss fights, that's what I should get at. And 24 in the case of the hero story. Why is my thing not locking on? My laser... okay. Oh, it's because I forgot him.
Use Y button to change the action window. Select.
Chow Walker, why can't you be faster? I get that that's your drawback for 2-player mode. But yeah. If there were, like, say, an option to, like, unlock Dark Chow Walker for the normal levels. I just don't think it should be this slow. As you saw earlier, Ed Golem was pretty difficult with him. Like, his head desk is practically unavoidable unless you go back down to the quicksand platform area. Aside from that, and the options music appearing once again, pretty normal for this mod. Normal in terms of gameplay style, I should stress. A little fun fact about the character select mod, I keep bringing that up. That last door that we came through with the 3 normal fighter robots, that's where Sonic's journey through this level would end. Because up to that point, you can use the magic hands to get enemies that are inaccessible past doors and whatnot, and progress through the level. But at that point, the enemies are too far away, and Sonic is kind of screwed when it comes to finishing the level. Obviously, that's not an issue here, because of the adjustments the mod maker made. Pumpkin Hill normal? Normal in every aspect besides whatever they decided for the music track here. This is another thing I don't really get. It's crowd noises. I don't get why that is here. Like, where is this supposed to play? That's a serious question. It's not even like the weird music tracks I mentioned earlier. I don't even know what they're called, but I had no clue they were in the game until using this randomizer. There may as well be no music at all. This isn't even the only track I know that's like this. It's like very minimal music, minimal sound. Well, there's one that dead ass sounds like someone moaning. I shit you not. We'll see if it pops up in these last few levels / boss fights.
You are so easily tricked. Ready for battle instructions. If I'm to continue, I need to change
it's right there.
back to its original shape.
Don't get more than
Why would it give me
seven cows
the exclamation mark like right here and not dead ass right where it was? Confusing. Might be a mod quirk. Because I don't recall the original game doing that. Like the game vanilla minus all the mods. What cute couple, Knuckles and whatever red Omo Chow this is. Don't mess with me now. Oh, it's just floating out there in the open. Alright. Odd.
Fine, give it your best shot.
Hey there, Bolt Brain! You better give Amy to me or I'll squash ya!
Breaks the piece into like further pieces and we have a game within a game.
It is dangerous here.
$14. Alright. I think it's just the Sonic and Chow. Yep. What is it with this stream and chows? I swear. With the story select music. Well, at least we're the faster one.
Chaos could use
Watch this. Chaos control without the fancy lighting effects. Without that, it's reduced to pop in. And thus, clipping, and it's anticlimactic. 40 seconds. Yep. This scene is this scene is set as well, and I believe the hero one is too. I believe that might be the case for last story also.
Good going!
Looks like Eggman's having a he's throwing out his back. Thanks for playing, Frahaha. Tommy Yazy. 49 minutes, 30... Bullshit. It was a lot longer than that. It's counting the, It's counting stuff pre-crash. Or post-crash, I should say. It's only a short instrumental cut of Eggman's theme, though. Which means the rest of the credits just go on. Just without music, without anything. Which means we got like another minute and a half or so. Because I haven't been to it in this mod yet, I say we cap things off this session with checking out what this seed will do to Route, not 99, not 180. Whatever the name of Tails' kart racing level is. We'll see what they conjured up for that, and I will be doing mission 4. So we're gonna try not to bump into the walls. It'll be fun. The riddle. That's not a mod credit. That's just the riddle underneath something. Marlon Sanders in 100p. Rouge is like, there's more? Sega of America, Dreamcast Incorporated. Steve Peck. Sega Europe. That's such a blurry image up there. I didn't notice that till now. Again, might be the resolution I have this at. I don't know. Do we still get the Hero Story preview? You can now select scenes from the Dark Story. But do we get the Hero Story preview? Because we don't have Last Story unlocked yet. New 2B battle stages, level 4, have been unlocked. It's a CG cutscene though, so yeah. So not only is it in 4x3, that's just normal for this port, we get fixed audio. Farewell, Sonic, forever. That's what the English version ends on. Alright. Well, like I said,
you guys are too easy.
How odd. We have literally every stage here except for it's supposed to be below Radical Highway here. We don't have route whatever Tails' level is. Why that exclusion? I am curious. Well, that's disappointing. That is so disappointing.
Guess I better start looking anywhere I can.
Well, apologies for that. I don't actually know what to leave the stream off on. We can try the normal car racing levels. Yeah, let's do that. Let's try with Tails since he didn't get his spotlight earlier. And let's just go with standard. There's nothing behind the starting area. That's a good sign. There's not even the countdown for the start. Hopefully we get some rings in it. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, careful with accelerating in the air or you'll go right back to your death. Oh god. It's not even a lapped course, I'm pretty sure. Considering there was nothing behind us at the start. It's probably like those old courses from the Sonic Drift games where they sometimes weren't counted in laps, but you were just racing straight to the end. It's like that.
I hate it when it doesn't work in Sonic.
So I was wrong earlier. That's right. Well, partially wrong. Tails, Eggman, Amy, Knuckles, and Rouge's themes, those in-game versions loop the first. Okay. Never mind. Prove me wrong mid-sentence, game. For this cut of Throw It All Away, that's Shadow's theme, they play the first verse and then cut to the last chorus. What sense does that make? Unless it's used in a cutscene somewhere and they just don't let it play long enough. That's the only excuse I can think of. And then it and then it just loops. That's actually a pretty seamless loop, not gonna lie. Makes you wish there were like a real extended version, you know? For like, say, maybe playing as like an unlockable in Sonic Generations. That's what I'm thinking. Because you can unlock different music to play during the stages of that. Except Throw It All Away isn't included.
No, no, no!
You saw like other carts, right? And they just dead-ass flew off the sides. And the ending for us is just endless crashing noises. So of course it's fitting that we leave the stream on the Hero Garden theme. Yeah, not sure when the follow-up to this stream will be, but it'll be soon. As Tails looks forward, dead-eyed in his cart, look forward to the whole hero side story and the last story. Possibly some repeat levels due to having a random seed. That's just the way it is, unfortunately. But yeah, we'll at least have like a completed stories file with this randomizer. Until then, I am Jinzo Fighter signing off. Catch y'all later. Except I gotta end it from the OBS window because I didn't set hotkeys. Yeah, catch y'all later.